Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Davison High School. Tonight, the Davison Cardinals will host the visiting Lapeer Lightning. I'm Trace Clinton here alongside my boy Merrick Allen. Merrick, how you feeling, man?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good. Hopefully, Davison can make a comeback from their a little bit rough season so far. But I think this could definitely be a turning point for them.
Yeah, you're right, Merrick. It has been a rough season for the Cards. 2-12-1. Not a good record.
No, it isn't.
Definitely
But
not.
I think that we were talking to the coach and some players before the game, and they let us know that right now they're kind of focusing on just making sure that they can keep their endurance up throughout the whole game. So hopefully, they can push through in the last half and try and make sort of an upset type of thing, and score some goals.
That is kind of exactly what the coach said. He said, when we asked about his game plan for the night, he said, score more goals. And he said, Coach,
And
it's a perfect plan.
He put it pretty simply, but honestly, I mean, what more can you ask for? That's really that's the point.
The Cardinals head coach is Wayne Wilson. This is his first year here at Davison. Tough debut, but a lot of upcoming young talent here on the Cards.
Definitely.
The next few years should be something to look out for.
Definitely. It's actually juniors and sophomore and things like that. Majority of the team is what it's making up right now. So hopefully, we get some good culmination of talent going for at least a while. Off this team.
Absolutely. All right. So we've kicked off. Lapeer is first in possession. Looks like they'll be taking it toward Davison's side right off the bat here. Big kick way back toward Davison. Lapeer in possession. Whistle goes up. Looks like offsides. Lots of pink down the field, Merrick.
Oh yeah, definitely. It seems as though the Davison soccer players are actually sporting some pink in support of breast cancer awareness
Pink
right
ball
now.
too. That was Landon
Yeah, pink
Schomick
ball
on
as
the
well.
kickoff.
Lots of pink out in the stands as well.
Zach
On top of that,
Simpson fighting for the ball down there with a few Lightning players. Rolled out. Davison in possession. Jason Van Wormer throws it in. Back to Zach. Lapeer trying to pull back. See if they can set something up. Back toward midfield. And Landshoming knocks it right back. There's a shot on goal a bit too far to the left. That was Nathan Luna. The only freshman on the team right there. Coach pointed him out as a player to watch. Said he's, one of their stars.
yeah, and him, being as young as he is, hopefully we're gonna be able to keep him for longer, and he'll be able to grow a lot more from where he's already at.
Number 0, Harrison Hirth for the Lightning. Kicking it back in. Lapeer will keep it in their penalty box. And now taking it back toward midfield. Through ball. Back up, Lapeer still holding on to it. Attack current with the headbutt. Justin Simpson trying to get in there. Jacob Schramm taking it up to the goal. Bit too far to the right, bounces off the side of the net. Goalie for Davison tonight is number 17, Tristan Hedrick.
Tristan is actually back from recovering from a finger injury. He broke his finger, and this is actually his second game right now of the season, and this is the first game that he's actually played of varsity.
That's right, he did play on JV last week, just to make sure all things were good.
And luckily, he's recovered from his injury. He's getting in right now.
Lapeer throwing it in to Eric McGeary. Simpson will kick it toward the corner. Jack Vangel throwing it in. And Kalasia taking it back toward the Davison goalkeeper. I think that was a pass that was overshot just a little bit. Landon Shomick will kick it back in for Davison. And there it goes, all the way past midfield. Bouncing off James Albin, part of the Albin brothers, not the band.
You know, fun fact, I actually used to play soccer alongside them back in the days of AYSO, which was before high school. And unfortunately, you know, had to leave.
Must have been a tough loss for the team.
Yeah, it was. I had to give up my very impeccable soccer talents, which were, you know, virtually non-existent, but they may be better off without me. It's possible.
No, I'm sure they miss you, Merritt. All right, while we were talking there, things were staying toward midfield. Bit of back and forth action here. Score is still 0-0 with 35 minutes and 10 seconds left in the first period.
You know, while the score may be 0-0, really you only need 1 point to win, so.
That's right, things can change like that.
Definitely, definitely.
Ooh, that was a nice save right there by Hedrick. That's why they keep him around. He did start on varsity last year as a freshman too.
Definitely some talent there. Being able to, you know, make saves like that, even after just recovering from a broken finger.
All right, Lapeer will launch it toward the Davison side of the field, all the way to the back right corner. Looks like it's taken straight up. Cards are holding on, though. That's one thing one of the players did point out for us, was that Davison's defense was almost unbeatable. It's just the other thing they need to work on, he said. The other part of the game.
The offense?
Yeah, he said they're getting there. Thomas Albin, the other Albin brother.
Dynamic duo.
The Albin brothers, both out there. Graham Hemingway getting in there.
Oh!
Looks like that was the first point of the night. That was number 3, Eric McGeary. But looks like it'll be called back after an offsides call. Almost fooled me. Not quite, though. Landon Shomick again. Almost to the net, way past midfield. Lapeer will launch it right back, though. Jack Vangel to Jacob Dennis. Looks like a player went down for the Cards. Not quite sure who that is, can't see a number. Looks like sophomore Todd Cratton. So he'll be helped off the field.
Well, you know, hopefully he'll be able to make it back later into the game if it's not too serious, and you know, if it isn't too bad, you know, hopefully speedy recovery on that.
So Lapeer will regain possession. Thomas Albin. Eric McGeary to Jacob Dennis. Shot is deflected. Lapeer retains possession. Corner is tapped in. Jacob Schramm taking it in. Looks like he's getting tangled up there. And launched back toward midfield by Thomas Albin. Multi-comp, the German foreign exchange student, charging in there. Looks like Lapeer got around him though. And there's another shot by Jacob Dennis.
You know, it's a good thing he recovered so soon, because he's blocking him left and right.
High shot in center field. There's multi-comp again to Chomik. Chomik attempting the through ball, not quite though. Lapeer grabbing on. Eric McGeary there. McGeary and Dennis doing some back and forth there. Simpson knocks it away though. To Nathan Luna. Ooh, Luna weaving in and out. Freshman of the night. Looks like the ref did call a foul. So Davison will gain possession.
I think I was just trying to get used to the timing.
Landon Chomik will kick it back in. Almost in the box on Lapeer's side. Lapeer grabs it though. Off Chomik's kick. Graham Hemingway gets it knocked away. Luna and Vangel duking it out. Back to Dennis, all the way back on Lapeer's side.
Hopefully we can keep it
Davison's
down
got a chance here.
by Lapeer for right now, because it seems as though you know, the game's kind of been shifting more towards Davison's side right now. So hopefully we can keep it in at least on Lapeer's side for right now.
Yeah, you're right, Merrick, but things have kind of been back and forth.
Yeah, definitely it is. It is still, you know, clearly anybody's game, but
A lot of play in center field, but Cards have pushed through a few times. Not quite hard enough though. Logan Payne giving it to Jacob Schramm. All the way on the other side of the field. High shot on goal is picked up by Hedrick.
another one of those great saves.
Gotta say, I dig the pink headband.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I noticed there was another player wearing a pink headband as well. Those socks though are pretty great. They're very stylish, very stylish.
Of course, they're in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Definitely. As is the you know, pink ball as well, which they're playing with tonight.
There's Captain Chomik kicking it back in again. Big kick. Multi-comp on the receiving end.
Going out there being blocked by that
There's David Wikes
by that orange
launching it just a bit over the net.
safety railing.
In for Lapeer, number 2, Brian Morris, number 9, Riley Simony, and number 11, Gabe Curell.
Not sure if you heard that over the PA, but a few players swapping out on Lapeer's side. And Lapeer launches it back in. Zach Simpson with the headbutt. Lapeer holding on to it though. Back up, looks like it'll bounce. Oh, not quite. That was Hendrick grabbing it right before it bounces out. Nice save there.
You know, while Lapeer is you know, trying to shift the game towards the Cardinals side for reasons of scoring, the Cardinals are definitely pushing back, giving them their all, definitely with that endurance that we were talking about earlier, that the coach was letting us know about, working on during practices.
Looks like the Cards roll it out. So Lapeer will regain possession. Thrown in by Vangel. Albin intercepts the short pass there. There's Simpson. Back and forth between Lapeer and Davison there.
Definitely, definitely.
All right, Hemingway taking it up the side here. To Justin Simpson grabs it. It's multi-comp again. Love saying his name, by the way. Someone says his full name every time. Shot by Lapeer. Goes just a bit too far right. That would be the third shot on goal for Lapeer tonight.
In for Davison, number 2, Billy Houghton. Number 5, David Wykes. Number 10,
Sorry, the
Grant Palmentier. Number 12,
for
Christian
a second.
Sturgis.
You know, while they are, you know, making some attempts on the goal right now, it seems as though Davison definitely has that very well covered as of right now, and hopefully we can keep that up.
Definitely have the net locked down. So Davison butts it back in. There's Eric McGeary. Back to Schramm. And Schramm will put it through. Looks like the pass just overshot a little bit. So Hedrick will get to roll it back into Chomick. And Chomick will get to take another shot. Leg has to be getting a workout.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Score is still 0-0 with 26 minutes left in the first period. There's Schramm to McGeary. Back toward the inside. Another shot just goes left.
Wow, you know, I think Lapeer is going to be pretty hard pressed to get any goals in at all this game, as it seems.
Back in the game for Lapeer, number 13, Jacob Dennis.
Here's Chomick again.
Getting that leg workout we talked about.
Looks like it, didn't quite roll out. Thought it did. No, it did. It's hard to tell from over here. Lapeer throws it in. Taking toward the Davison side of things. Keeping it out. And now in, Hedrick scoops it up before Lapeer can grab anything. And launches it right back. Looks like Lapeer got, offsides. No good for the Lightning. Davison will get another chance here. Safe for now.
Davison's definitely keeping it resistive from letting Lapeer really get anything in them, you know.
Chomick. Looks like that was going to Billy Houghton. Looks like David Wykes took a shot to the face there, but let's shake it off. Handball though, so Lapeer will regain possession. Jason Van Wormer intercepts the pass. Looks like it rolls out, so Lapeer will get. Lapeer grabs a corner kick. It's Logan Payne on the kick. A little overshot there for anything to be attempted. Davison trying to push it away. Looks like they got it. That's Nathan Luna in front. Long shot. Looks like he was trying to get rid of it there. Lightning keeper Harrison Hirth scoops it up. Luna throw back in for Davison after it rolls out. Luna to Wykes, and Wykes takes it the wrong way. Simpson. Launching it back to the Lightning side of things.
It definitely seems as though, you know, now that Davison's bringing it down towards Lapeer's side, that they are definitely being able to keep it there.
There's Hirth again, grabbing before Davison tries anything too crazy. Chomick fighting for the ball. Looks like it'll roll out, and Davison will regain possession. Goes up and out after the throw-in. Lightning ball. Going to the side. There's Vangel. To Samini. And the Lightning will roll it out. Christian Sturgis will throw it back in for the Cards. And there goes the Wykes.
Whoa!
Jacob Hill kicking it almost all the way up here to us.
Almost up here. We could have, you know, caught that. Had this been baseball, we could have caught that like a foul ball. But, you know, different rules, different sports, so to speak.
We'll dive in if we need to, man.
Yeah.
I'm ready to play.
You know, come back after that 4-year absence. I'll be fine.
You're never rusty, Merrick.
No.
Ball's in the corner. Back toward the Davison penalty zone. And the Cards will roll it out. Taylor will toss it in for the Lightning. McGeary kicking it toward the net.
Seemed to bounce off the back there.
Bit of an overshot, yep, just went over the net there. Here's Chomick again. Just over 20 minutes left in the first period, still 0-0. Things are starting off slow here.
You know, maybe starting off slow, and the score may be 0-0, but it only takes 1 point. Only takes 1 point to shift it in favor of Davison.
You're absolutely right.
And once that happens, as long as they keep it locked in like this, and you know, that type of thing, no more scoring happens, we'll be good.
All right, there's a penalty for Davison, so the Lightning will regain possession. There's Luna up front as usual. But Houghton will make a fight for it. And looks like Davison will grab possession after the foul. Starting on the Lightning side of things, this might be where Davison gets something in.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think there's definitely a chance we can.
Simpson. Chomick will fight for it. And looks like offsides for the Lightning. Bit too anxious there. So Davison will retain possession.
You know, that's the thing about Lightning though, is soccer balls are made out of rubber, and Lightning's electricity bounces right off. There's not much they can do to keep possession of it. Davison just swoops in, picks it up.
It's very technical.
Well, you know, I found the you know, technical aspects behind the mascots that
Yeah.
are in sports definitely hold an influence over the game.
All right, well, repellent or not, Lapeer is really sticking to the ball, I have to say.
Well, you know, they are bringing it down the field back towards Davison's side. So my my scientific basis for that may be a little bit inaccurate.
Looks like offsides again, so Davison will kick it off once again. And there it is. Bounced away by the Lightning. And looks like it did touch a Davison player on the way out. So,
Okay, a whole bunch of Cardinals just went in the game along with number 20. And
wow,
number
big changes
16
on the
for
Cardinals side of the
Lapeer,
ball.
which would be
Looks like
Gabriel
coming in,
Terry
I see
and Dylan Milani.
Austin Simmons,
Mulaney.
Thomas Albin, Malte Comp, and James Albin all coming in. Got both the Albin brothers in this time.
Definitely a dynamic duo, as I said earlier, for good luck, hopefully. You know, maybe a shift in players right now can bring favor to the Davison side.
Looks like a bad pass there by the Lightning, so Davison will kick it back to the Lapeer side of things. There's Albin. Oh! Looks like Hurst scooped it up before it rolled in. Kicks it off. Just under 17 minutes left in the first period, still tied up at 0-0. Big goose eggs.
Definitely down to the Lapeer side now, so
James Albin's getting in there. And looks like it'll roll out. And the Lightning will gain possession. Also looks like a Lapeer player went down. Kind of hard, so.
Oh. He seems to be all right now. I think he's walking it off.
Wikes to Albin. Scooped away by the Lightning. Looks like Hedrick will grab it though. And launch back. Lightning keeping away again. There's Zach Simpson. And Landon Tromick getting there. That looks like a goal. First point of the night. That looks like number 19, Matthew Bopra.
You know, there's only so much back and forth that you can have before things, you know, reach a
Goal
breaking
for
point,
Lapeer off the foot of
and
number
that seems to
13,
have broken,
Jacob Dennis.
not in favor of Davison, unfortunately.
Actually, check that. That was definitely number 13, Jacob Dennis, captain of the night and senior for Lapeer. Coach pointed him out as a player to watch. Head coach Nick Clinton for the Lightning. And he continues to hold his spot as the top scorer for Lapeer.
Well, you know, Lapeer may have scored a point on us, but we have actually Superintendent Eric Liskey here in the crowd, along with our super fan, who comes to a ton of events here at Davison. So hopefully they can give us some good luck moving forward.
Always good to see Superfan.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sign of good luck these days. Davison will throw it back in. Looks like it's almost going to roll back out, but not quite.
Ooh, little
Lapeer
somersault
playing
there.
a little game of keep away with Davison here. Multi-comp with some fancy footwork. Malte. Shomek with the big kick way over the net and into the parking lot across the road.
And there it goes, into the abyss, so to speak, of the dirt back there. You know, the near the new additions to the field, things of that nature, which is it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
So there have been a lot of renovations here at Davison High School the past few months.
Definitely.
Right now we're sitting in a brand new press box.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is actually I think one of the first times we've been able to come up here.
Yeah, it was finished just a few days ago actually.
In fact,
And we might be the first to use this for professional purposes.
yes, yes.
But what else is going on here, Merrick?
Well, you know, we have lots of pink out in the crowd, actually, on top of just the people wearing pink in the game, which is good.
I meant renovation-wise.
Oh, renovation-wise. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, we have that too. We have the marching band field is actually being under construction, which is really cool because getting a dedicated field for the marching band this year.
All right, while we've been talking, things have really been staying on the Davison side of
In
things.
for Lapeer, number 17, William Taylor.
Davison
Number 19, Matthew
Scattered really
Wilprop.
tight around the net, showing off that that defense that senior Grant Palmentier was telling us about earlier today.
You know, speaking of those renovations, we actually
Corner kick by the Lightning.
total of $3.8 million in renovations right now.
3.8 million. Wow.
Yeah, believe it or not. And the
Almost
tennis
getting
courts,
through.
Tennis courts are also underway right now as well.
That was quite a close call there. There's one of the Albin brothers right up at the front. Looks like he had a few Lightning players on him, though. That was a chance right there.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely showed off his strength just being able to bring it down the field that quickly on his own like that.
Big breakaway, but not paying off for the Cards right now.
Not as much as maybe it could have, but, you know, at least the Cardinals are on the Lapeer side for right now.
In for Lapeer, number 22, Olin Legoski.
Looks like we got a change here really quick.
Even though that didn't pay off Merrick, every chance that we get shows off that something like that is possible. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's
So
definitely lots of opportunities out here that we're taking advantage of.
I would say expect more of those.
Keep that in mind.
Lapeer will toss it in, and it rolls right back out. Lapeer tossing in again. Player didn't even get a step on the field. There's Simpson.
Some of that super fan luck
Albin.
going out to us right now.
Looks like a foul will result in a kick for Davison. 11 minutes left on the clock. Lapeer leading Davison 1-0. Lapeer will roll with it again. Actually, Davison will grab it. Right back to Lapeer. It's a fight at center field. Way up there. Hedrick will knock it back. Bit too far off. Roll offside. Lapeer will throw it in. A Schramm with some fancy footwork there. Take it to the right side. But a small foul will give Davison possession.
You know, Lapeer is definitely taking this game pretty seriously, as it is towards the end of their season, and I think that's definitely shown through. But you know, the Cardinals are coming back in full force.
So there's multi-comp almost right up on the ball. He's trying to sneak behind. That was Jacob Schramm right there. Being sneaky. I don't know if you saw that. Gonna try and grab it when he wasn't looking, but the goalie did see that. That was Hurth there.
Very sly, very
and he
sly.
scooped it up almost right in front of his guy.
Oh,
there's Zach Simpson getting in there, down and dirty. That was Jacob Dennis and Zach Simpson, two talent players for both sides. Duke and Nart right there, that was interesting to watch.
yeah, definitely.
Looks like James Albin will knock it out for the Cards. So Lapeer will toss it in. There's Albin again. Kicked right back out by Chase Van Wormer.
Oh, got a Davison player knocked down there for a second.
Davison ball. Van Wormer tosses it in to Chomik. Chomik under pressure. He kicks it up to Wykes.
Definitely squeezing it down the sideline there, close to knocking it out for anybody, really. Oh,
Comp back
and
to Van Wormer, and Van Wormer rolls it out again. Back and forth here on the Davison side of things. Lapeer pushing. Shot is high and right.
good thing for that back fence there.
In for Lapeer, number 5, Logan Payne. In for Davison,
Logan Payne coming in for the Lightning.
Billy Houghton.
And for Davison,
Jacob
David
Hill,
Wykes, Billy Houghton, Jacob
David
Hill,
Wykes, Grant Palmentier,
and Grant Palmentier.
DTV's
Luna.
own Graham Palmentier. You know, he actually had some words to say before the game. He said that he is ready to go, and that I think that's, you know, really the best thing you can hope for a player prior to the game, right?
Was that a direct quote?
Oh yeah, that was a direct quote. I have it here in my notes actually.
There's Nathan Luna, fast on his feet, let me tell you.
You know, Grant actually also said that hopefully, you know, last year there's a little bit of a rivalry, you know, between the two, as
Ooh, big save by Hedrick.
Davison did unfortunately lose to Lapeer last year. So hopefully, you know, Grant was hoping for a comeback this game,
Right,
which is still definitely possible.
That was a tight play by the Cards. Luna smacked it away before it rolled in, but then he was on the ground and pretty vulnerable there. Net was pretty open, but looks like Chase Van Wormer threw it out. And there's Jacob Hill kicking it toward the back corner. Handing a corner kick to Lapeer. Looks like Hemingway will kick it in. Bit too far out for anything too crazy. It's a skirmish on the Davison side of the field. Too fast back and forth here. There's Hill. And now Luna's up there.
Ooh, Davison definitely bringing it down the field.
All the way to Wykes. Wykes will get it knocked away from him, though. Looks like by number 13, Jacob Dennis. Now Pierre will knock it around a bit. Van Wormer intercepts.
Stopped dead in its tracks by Davison there.
Jump taking it back. And back up to Palmentier. Palmentier taking him around the right side of the field. Looks like Lapeer will take it away, though.
Ooh.
And 2 players go down. Looks like the ref will hand it over to the Lightning that time.
Luckily, both of those guys are okay, though, so it's good stuff.
Just under 5 minutes left in the first period. Lapeer leading 1-0. Lightning throw it to the Davison side of the field. Cards kick it out.
In for Lapeer, number 2, Brian Morris.
There's Hemingway kicking it over heads of the few Cards. Lightning kind of looking for an opening here. And Cards not giving in.
Oh yeah, they're definitely playing it very resistive this game. No matter how hard Lapeer is pushing, they're just kind of pushing right back on him.
Toss in, looked like he stepped in bounds in the toss in, so the Cards will regain possession. And it goes in all the way to Luna at midfield. Luna has a few Lightning players on him, though. There's Brian Morris taking it to the right side. And taking a shot that fell just short. Brent Palmentier able to intercept. And he will throw it in. Looking for somebody here. He finds Zach Simpson. Who finds Wykes. Looks like Lapeer is going to take it back. Davison will try and apply pressure here.
Oh, not quite out there. Oh. Scratch that.
Sturgison for the first time tonight. He tossed it in for the Cards. There's Wykes. And Van Wormer pushing it over to the Lapeer side. Luna up front.
Massively high ball there.
Yeah, Lightning not giving any opportunities. More fancy footwork by the Cards. But looks like Luna knocks it out. So Lapeer will throw it in. Just under 2 minutes left in the first period. Score is still 1-0 with Lapeer Lightning leading.
Back out again, Davison's.
And there the Cards will have possession. Between the legs of Justin Simpson. Lightning moving quick here. I would almost say as fast as lightning.
Definitely, definitely. But, you know, as the old phrase goes, if you're going to move like lightning, you're going to crash like thunder. So we'll see how well Lapeer is going to keep it up through the rest of the game. Hopefully Davison can keep that endurance that the coach was talking to us about before the game up through the second half, which is their primary focus right now.
Brian Morris will kick it in for the Lightning. Out from the corner. Good kick there.
Oh,
Launched all the way over the
1 minute
fence
left
into
in
the
the half.
trees.
you know, it seemed to do no good that time around. Whereas before it was kind of, you know, saving the ball there.
Just under a minute left in the half. Junk will kick it in once again. And there it goes. Looks like Brian Morris will keep it in for the Lightning. And there's McGeary.
Ooh,
Nice save.
there. Yeah, definitely.
That was Hedrick.
Bringing all those saves
With the
from
stop.
Cavs.
He'll kick it off.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Zach Simpson.
5, 4,
Closing in.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like
End
the
of
Cards will
half.
hold him off for the rest of the half. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's your halftime score. Lapeer Lightning leading the Davison Cardinals 1-0.
And you know, while the Lapeer Lightning definitely did did get a point in on Davison, I think that we have been showing a lot of resistance to them, a lot of resistance throughout the game, and I think as long as we're able to keep that up and, you know, maybe push it back towards Lapeer, we should be golden.
You know, I think you're right, Merrick. I think both teams have really had that opportunity. You know, both teams have really been getting in there. Davison not quite as much as Lapeer, but I think after a quick talk, Davison should be able to clean up a few things and put some points on the board.
Yeah, definitely. Lapeer has, you know, been able to push it towards Davison's side for most of the first half there. But as you were saying, after a quick talk, they should be able to keep it going good.
All right.
And push it back.
All right, so your halftime score, Lapeer Lightning lead Davison 1-0. So we'll see you here after halftime. Welcome back to Davison High School. I'm Trace Clinton here alongside Merrick Alum. Right now you're watching the visiting Lapeer Lightning take on the hosting Davison Cardinals. Right now, Lapeer leads 1-0. So America, kind of a slow first half. Cards really struggling offensively.
Definitely. But I think as long as they are able to keep up that, you know, the spirit of the game right now in the second half, they'll be able to, you know, make a win for this.
All right, Luna kicks it back off to Van Wormer. Van Wormer to Chomik. Cards are really getting some back and forth action here. We didn't really see this first half. Yeah, you saw some quick passes right there. I didn't think we saw anything like that earlier on.
Definitely starting off hot, so to speak.
Chomik over the head of Logan Payne. Lapeer kicks it out.
Lots of quick plays
Simmons
now
will
there.
toss it in.
They are coming back with a vengeance after that.
I gotta say, the Cards are hungry right now.
You know, the Lapeer Lightning wants to keep their lead, and Cards want to bring themselves back. So it's pretty reasonable for them to be going so intense right now during the second half.
Looks like we're toward the far corner. Lapeer rolls it out though, so the Cards will retain possession. Chomik will kick it back in. And there's the crossover. Zach Simpson with the headbutt.
A little bit of, you know, keep it up there for a second.
There's Luna and Van Wormer in the back, along with Malte Comp. Malte.
That full name there again.
Thomas Albin on the chase, but looks like it's rolled slightly out.
There's definitely a lot of play going out towards the line there throughout the game, really.
I gotta agree with you. They stick to the sides.
Yeah, definitely the far side of the field more so than the, you know, closer to the press box where we're at and that type of thing.
I do also like to say that the Cards are already looking more aggressive. We're only 2 minutes into this half, and
yeah,
you know already they're
definitely
showing improvement
you
from
know,
the
starting
first
it
half.
off with a vengeance for sure.
There's Zach Simpson and Chase Van Wormer toward the side. Looks like an offside call though. Or no, foul by Lapeer, so Chomik will take a shot at the goal. Hirth snags it out though and crosses over back to the Davison side of things. Missed headbutt by Van Wormer. The Zach Simpson and Chomik on the chase. And there's another goal for the Lightning. That looked to be number 13 again, Jacob Dennis.
Definitely scoring some goals, but you know, even though they are, you know, up by 2 points, I think that the Cards still have the ability to come back from this, especially after that crazy surge of energy they started off with the second half. You know, must have eaten their Wheaties during the break because they are full of energy now.
I just want to check that. That was number 5, sophomore Logan Payne. On the goal, increasing the Lightning's lead 2-0. He put that point with just 3 minutes into the half. Starting off solid for Lapeer.
Well, you know, actually, the more you think about it, that's actually can be a good thing if you spin it the right way, because starting off the half with a point like that means they just have more time to come back from it.
I think you might be right, Merrick. But you do have to spin it.
Do have to spin it a little bit to, you know, look at the upsides of that.
There's Luna, showing off his footwork again to Albin. Back over the head of Luna. And Davison will throw it back in. That's Simmons. There's Luna on the chase. Lapeer in possession. There's Payne. Back to Justin Simpson. And Simpson struggling. Payne took a spill there. So Lapeer will hold on. It's Schramm taking it all the way to the other side. Lapeer taking a high shot. Looks like it went just over. A few feet shorter, and that would have been another point for Lapeer. Shomick again. Crossing over to Albin. McGeary. Back to one of the Albin brothers. Back and forth here, moving toward the Lapeer side of things. Oh. Albin's in the box, but Lapeer knocks it right back out.
Looks like we have Lapeer possession right now, bringing it down the field. Definitely playing towards the side still. Lapeer trying to bring it down. Davison's not really letting him have it at all, really. Long pass. Got a throw in from Lapeer there. Davison trying to bring it back towards the Lapeer side. Looks like the ball did go out. Coming back. Still Davison's trying to, you know, keep it off of their side, bringing it forward. Definitely pushing. Not really wanting to let them get into the goal box.
All right, Bopro toss it in. And there's Simpson fighting for it. He'll take it forward, and it rolls out. Davison will hold on. Simmons will toss it in. And there it is to Malte Comp. Comp through the legs. Ooh, there's Albin inside. Oh, just missed by Luna. Quick pass there. If he would have known that was coming, that was absolutely going to be
definitely
a point.
A shoe in there, but unfortunately that triad didn't necessarily go out the way that it could have.
All right, Lapeer moving up toward the far side of the field. And back toward Davison's side. Long kick.
Ooh, great block there. Hopefully he didn't damage his fingers on that one, pushing it up over the goal post again. Ball seems to have rolled out into the
That was
parking lot.
Hedrick. Let me tell you, that would have been something. That was just off Hedrick's fingertips, but if he would have been an inch lower, that would have been another point for the Lightning. And, up close.
Whoa.
Hedrick knocking it away.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Definitely some great saves from Hedrick this entire game, really. Especially now. Those two last ones were very close, but he handled it like a pro.
He's on it, let me tell you. All right, Lightning are inside once again.
Trying to bring it back
Hedrick,
towards him, and he's got it. He's got it again. He's just non-stop this entire game.
Good snag there.
Especially now, he's just not letting up whatsoever.
Crossing it over to Albin. There's Luna losing it in the air there. Just over 31 minutes left in the night. Lightning will toss it back in. There's the younger Simpson fighting for it between a few Lightning players. Simpson again, taking a spill there. Refs say nothing on that one.
Oh, they are just not letting
Lapeer holding on to it. Austin Simmons taking it back to Chomick. Chomick will cross it over.
Lapeer is definitely hard pressed to get it off their side right now, as it seems.
Absolutely, whatever coach told the Cardinals at halftime definitely worked. There's Chasen Van Wormer.
There is a definite fighting
applying
spirit.
pressure to Jacob Schramm. Schramm will take it to the other side of the field, side to side.
Definite fighting spirit in all the Cardinals right now.
Rolls out, so the Cards will pick up possession. Tossing it in.
Looks like they're taking advantage of that right now.
Here we go. Here's a breakthrough. Ooh, almost. Alban almost had that one. Simpson again. Jacob Hill fighting for it. Shot by the Lightning, and there's more.
Ooh.
Inside the zone by the Lightning. Another long shot.
Another great
Hedrick
save.
making another save. That was like 3 saves right there. Shot after shot, dude. He's there, man.
Oh, yeah. You know, you were saying Lapeer was as fast as Lightning earlier, and I know it's their mascot, but really it seems like Hedrick is definitely going as fast as Lightning right now.
A few Cardinals colliding there. Back towards center field. Lightning juggling around. There's Hedrick taking it inside the box.
He's non-stop. He is just on every single play.
High kick in the center circle. Headbutt. Simmons on the chase. To Simpson. Ooh, few Cards taking it there. Lapeer holding on to it. Moving towards center field. It's McGeary.
Trying to work their way through the Cards, and they are just
knocked away by Chomick.
Making a wall for him, really.
Back to Luna. To Malte. Alban going for it, but not quite getting there in time. McGeary again. Lapeer's pushing toward the side. Ooh, shot in is deflected by Hedrick. And Cards push it away. Lots of substitutions. I'm counting 9 players coming in for both sides. So massive team change.
Definitely. It should be able to, you know, something like that, a change in venue, so to speak, can definitely make a world of difference when it comes to what's going on in the field. So Cards may be able to come back from just that little change alone, you know.
Cards keeping it up high, trying to take top opportunities away from the Lightning. Looks like Luna will push it forward a little bit, doing just that. And it rolls out. Lightning will keep possession. Just under 27 minutes left in the night. Lapeer still leading the Cards 2-0.
You know, speaking of night, fall is definitely in full effect right now. Very chilly up on this press box.
Today was definitely a beautiful day, and tonight is a nice autumn night.
I don't know if I'd use the word nice to describe it. It's a bit cold for my taste.
Man up, Merritt.
Luckily, though, it's not as foggy as it was yesterday, because I noticed I was actually back out here near the soccer fields, and this entire field was filled with fog yesterday. So luckily, the varsity players don't have to deal with that tonight.
The weather actually works around the Davison Cardinals.
Yes, that's a you know, that's a well-known fact. Definitely. You know, it's actually it may be cold for us, but down there they're getting a real workout. So really, for them, it's I'm sure pretty room temperature.
They're pretty warm.
Pretty good. They're probably pretty warm. I mean, you know, they are definitely getting a good
back and
workout
forth. Here it is. Another nice save by Hedrick.
You know, I was saying that the Cardinals are definitely warm, but Hedrick is on fire. I mean, he's just anything that comes near, and he's just got it immediately.
Absolutely. There was a big opportunity for the Lightning there, but Hedrick just took it away just like that.
He just snaps on those moments immediately. His reaction time is like that, you know.
All right, Cards knock it out. Lapeer pushes it back in.
Whoa.
Bit tangled up there. David Wykes will push it back in. Looks like a foul. So Davison will keep possession.
Seemed to be getting a free kick there from the foul.
Chomick crossing over. Ooh.
Definitely took advantage of that, though.
That was a big opportunity for the Cards. Billy Houghton not quite getting there on time, so Hirth scooped it up before anything too crazy happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did manage to block that from going in the goal, but I think that definitely helped them out in the long run, the Cards.
A big shot towards center field. Lapeer holding onto it, pushing it back, looking for an opening. Cards are solid though. And back and forth between a few Lightning players. And there they are inside. The shot goes
Ooh.
just too far to the right. That was inches.
Just bounced off the goalpost there. If that was a fraction of a millimeter off to the left there, it would have definitely gone in.
Jeez, Hedrick had no contact there, so just a few inches to the left.
Oh
and
yeah,
that would have
could have been bad.
bad for the Cardinals. But it rolled out, so Chomick will kick it back in. Crossing over. A couple headbutts here and there. And looks like a duel near center field.
Bringing it back towards Lapeer's side now.
Rolled out. Lapeer throws it in. There's Van Wormer fighting for it. Back to Palmentier,
Ooh, not letting Lapeer have it.
who takes out to Houghton near our side. Might be looking down.
Quick juke out
Palmentier and
there.
Houghton both getting in there. There's Van Wormer.
Lots of sly footwork throughout that entire part right there. That was clearly very skilled on both parts, honestly.
All right, now on the Lapeer side of things, Lightning are in possession. Van Wormer takes it away, though. Lightning scoop it right back, though. Crossing over to Davison, back to the Lightning side. And Hirth will kick it away. There's Wykes.
Hopefully one of the Davison players can bring it back down, and there it goes.
Just under 22 minutes left in the night.
Hopefully the Cardinals can make a comeback, really.
Still time, definitely still time.
Yeah, there's definitely still time to work it down there, and really in soccer anything can change in an instant, honestly.
Zach Simpson took a spill there, so the refs will hand possession over to the Cards.
Could be what they need to set them back on top. Cardinals are definitely taking advantage of every opportunity they're given right now, especially now in the second half.
Chomick takes it right to Hirth, almost inside the net.
Definitely a close call there.
Hirth takes it right back to the Davison side of things, off the shoulder of Wykes and Simpson. Sturgis fighting for it, but pushes it out, so the Lightning will toss it back in. Simpson. And Hedrick picking it up.
Swooping in on that immediately.
Hedrick takes it up to Pullman-Tier. Back to Houghton. And all the way back to Van Wormer. Off the head of McGeary. Simpson pushing it forward. Hill to Sturgis. To Chomik. All right, looks like a slight foul. So Chomik will cross it over for Davison. Off the knee of Houghton, rolls out. Lightning taking it back in.
Hopefully Davison can steal it away from Lightning immediately. See Grant Pullman-Tier down there. He's
Pullman-Tier and Zach Simpson to Luna.
bouncing it off again.
Off the head of Van Wormer, back to Chomik.
Off his head as well. You know, I do think soccer would probably be a lot easier if the players could use their hands, Trace.
You're right. You're definitely right.
But I don't know, maybe it would be
No, I
a
have
little
to
bit.
say that is some next level analysis. I've
Yeah,
never
I
thought
mean,
that way before.
it might be too much easier if they did give players that a bit.
That almost fooled me. That was a nice goal by Jacob Schramm off the fingertips of Hedrick. I thought that almost didn't go in.
Yeah, that was
Definitely close.
definitely close. But
Sliding slowly right into the back corner of the net.
yeah,
That is the third point of the night for the Lightning.
Cardinals are gonna really probably have a pretty hard time making a comeback from that. But you know, anything's possible at this point, really. There's still a lot of time left in the second half. Still got a good 18 minutes on the clock. So
Lightning head coach did point out Jacob Schramm to us as a player to watch. He's a junior for Lapeer. And he said that the leader in assists.
And you know, the lead coach of Lapeer, again, he pointed out that there is, you know, this is towards the last game in their season, so they are trying very hard out there tonight, and that definitely shows through very clearly.
Schramm.
All right, Simpson fighting with a few Lapeer players. What we're going on there, 3 guys on him.
Yeah.
Surprised he held out for that long, but he snagged it right back.
Could have used some assistance by some other players there, but
Yeah, not sure where the help was.
yeah, I mean he was pretty locked into that position there, so he's in a tight squeeze.
All right, small foul gives Lapeer possession once again. William Taylor will cross it over. Off the head of Sturgis, so we'll roll out for the Cards. And the Lightning will throw it in once again. Schramm tosses it in. Off the head of Simpson. Van Wormer. Lightning gets around a few Cards there. Hedrick's there to make the stop, though.
Definitely still on it. He did not let any of those points phase him at all.
Another goal for the Lightning. There it is. That would be number 13, Jacob Dennis, his second point of the night.
And number 4 in points total for Lapeer.
That is now 4-0 for the Lightning.
That's actually the exact same score as the final moments of last year's game against
Lead that
Lapeer
goal came off
as
the foot
well.
of number
So
7,
It was
Parker Miller.
last game of the season. The Cardinals did play Lapeer. Tough loss, 4-0.
So, you know, hopefully Cardinals can make some sort of a comeback right now with that.
Lightning still in the attack, but refs say that's offsides. So Davison will hold on. So with 15 minutes and 30 seconds left in the night, Lightning leads 4-0.
Not looking particularly great for Davison right now, but, you know, hopefully they'll be able to make it back.
Trump crosses it over. The Lightning player just takes a good hit. Looks like he'll be okay though.
He's walking it off. He's walking it off.
Van Wimmer up to Simpson. Looks like it bounced off the shoulders of Calvin McFall.
In for Lapeer, number 15, Jacob Schramm.
Quick
Few
change
players
there
coming
for,
in and out.
Yeah, for Lapeer.
Lapeer tosses it in. Chomik pushing it forward for the Cards. Over to Malte. It's like one of the Albin brothers getting into it. Chomik will cross it over again. And all the way to Hurth once again.
Wow, you know, Chomik is he's really making some great kicks though tonight.
Hurth takes it all the way back to the Davison side of things. Off the head of Simpson and Chomik. Lapeer in possession again. Small foul by the Lightning, so Davison will regain possession.
Hopefully Davison can take advantage of this opportunity right now.
Chomik crossing it over. Hurth scooping it up.
Quick tumble there. Landed right back on his feet.
Going back and forth to center field here. Sturgis on the right. And back up to Simmons. Lapeer holding on. Slowly pushing forward. Looks like it rolls out. And Lapeer will toss it back in. A few more substitutions for the Lightning. Looks like number 21, Jack Vengel, 22,
Olin Legowski.
Olin Leglowski. Davison crossing it back over.
Nice kick. Hopefully Davison can, you know, secure a spot over on Lapeer's side for right now.
Davison rolls it out, so Lapeer will toss it back in.
Oh, looks like there's some type of an injury out there.
Yeah, it looks
on
like
a
someone
Davison
went
player.
down.
In the game for Davison, number 24, Nathan Luna.
That would be
And in for
number
Lapeer,
20, Thomas Albin.
number
He'll
17,
be helped
William
off by the
Taylor.
field.
One of the Albin brothers is out now.
just under 12 minutes left in the night. The Lightning lead the Cardinals 4-0. Lightning toss it back in, but it rolls right back out. So Chomick for the Cardinals will throw it back in. Looks like a small foul called, so the Lightning will hold on to it. Ref's talking it over, actually. Yep, looks like the Lightning will hold on to it. And taking it toward the middle of the field. Back up. Maltse getting in there.
Not letting them have it right now. Not letting them have it.
Schramm and a few Lightning players.
Davison definitely trying to come back with some sort of a second win right now.
Really back and forth here. Little scuffles here and there for the ball.
Definitely. There's some pressure on both sides.
Oh,
and
there's
overshot the
missed opportunity
net.
there.
I mean, you know, luckily for Davison, they missed that opportunity, and it rolled out into the parking lot.
Looks like Hedrick got a little too up close and personal that time and took a bit of a spill, leaving the goal open for Jacob Dennis. But he overshot just a little bit. Luckily for the Cards. So,
Shooting it down
crosses back over.
You know, towards the Lapeer side.
Luna up there. Lightning push it out just barely, though. So Davison will toss it back in. Luna up front. Pushed away. And back toward midfield, rolls out. Lightning will throw it in. Eight minutes and 30 seconds left in the night. And there's the throw in. There's Malte showing off his fast feet again. Van Wimmer, Cart's pushing him back a little bit. Lapeer pushing it skyward and regaining possession. Taking it back to goalkeeper Hirth. And over towards center field. Simpson misses. Sturgis is there.
Davison definitely is, you know, pushing it back towards Lapeer right now.
Chomick to Zach Simpson. Simpson fighting for it. McFall there. And Van Wormer takes it outside. Lightning pushing up slowly. Holding on to it. There's Comp again. Back up to Luna, who's up front. Luna takes it back, keeps it from going out. Carts push it out. Lapeer takes it back inside.
In for Davison.
Looks like one of the
David
Lapeer
Wykes. Jacob
players
Hill
lifted his foot on
and
the
Grant
throw,
Palmentier.
so the Cards will throw it in. Van Wormer tosses into Palmentier. Headbucks it back to Van Wormer. Looks like another small foul. Cards will kick it back in. Really deep into Lapeer territory.
Definitely, definitely. They may be able to get a goal in right now from where they're at. Seems like a good position. Setting up a wall there from up here. Seems to be a
Wall
pretty
was
preventative.
effective.
Yeah.
Served as a wall.
Yes, served its purpose as a wall.
Looks like a small foul on the Cards. So Lapeer will get the opportunity to cross it back over. And short kick, looks like the Lightning are going to take their time this time. Just over 5 minutes left in the night with a lead of 4-0. Not much the Cards can do at this point.
No, but hopefully they can at least score in some capacity. Try and make it not as, devastating. And there is a possibility, though, there's always possibility. When there's time on that clock, there is always possibility of a comeback.
You're absolutely right, Merritt.
May look bleak, but, that's just how things are sometimes.
Merrick, earlier this week, the Cards did pick up one of their only 2 wins of the season against Flint Southwestern. That was a conference game as well. That was this Monday. That was actually coming back from a 5 away game streak. They played 5 games in a row without coming home.
Wow,
Actually traveled.
Must be pretty homesick after that type of thing,
traveled kind of all over the state.
Yeah.
So it was nice to come back home and
sure, yeah.
put up a W, but tonight they're right back at it.
Yeah.
4 minutes. Lapeer pushing forward now. And it goes through. Hedrick will scoop it up, though. No Lightning in sight. And high kick towards center field. Lightning keeping things slow once again. Back to the corner. Davison kicks it out. So Lapeer throws it in. Whistles. Lapeer will throw it back in again. And there it goes toward this far side of the field. Lightning showing off some fancy footwork, almost getting in the box. A few Cards there, though.
Not quite, though, not quite.
High kick. And Hedrick will scoop it out of the air. And launch it back over. Looks like the Lightning will take it, though. And will take it toward Davison's back corner. Van Wormer throwing it back in for the Cards.
In for Davison, number 2, Billy Houghton.
Quick switch for the Cards. Chomick tosses it in. Simpson there. Hedrick grabbing inside the box. High kick towards center field. Van Wormer to Houghton. Back in the hands of the Lightning players. Logan Payne on the close side of the field.
Quick tumble there.
Looks like Chomick will be able to kick it back in and cross it over for the Cards once again.
Hopefully one of those powerful kicks he shoots out can end up with one of the other Cards and work it down the field.
Lapeer almost on the receiving end, but Bopra for the Lightning takes it away.
Ooh, looks like a foul there.
Yeah, refs definitely didn't like that. So the Cards will take it back over to the Lightning side. There's Houghton out in front, but Hurt will scoop it up before he gets there. 1 minute left in the night. Crossing it back over for the Lightning. There's Boper and Van Wimmer chasing, but it rolls just out before they get there. Van Wimmer tosses it in. Van Wimmer again.
45 seconds in the game.
Over to Houghton.
Oh, almost up
straight
into the
up.
press
Oh.
box again. Similar state as what happened, you know, during the first half there.
Last 30 seconds of the night.
Coming to a close soon, and the Cards are not letting up at all, despite the fact that Lapeer does have a 4-point lead right now. Cards are not letting that affect them. Bounces off the fence there from Chomick.
Far right and high.
10, 9,
You can see the frustration.
7, 6, 5,
And
4,
as we tick down the last
3,
few seconds,
2, 1.
the Lapeer Lightning are your victors tonight, bringing down Davison with a lead of 4-0.
Lapeer Lightning with 4, Davison 0. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Our next home game and senior night will be next Tuesday, October 13th, 5 o'clock JV, 6:45 varsity.
Ending tonight,
Please come out and support
the
your team
Cards
and
will
watch our
move on
seniors
next
in our
week
final home game.
to face
Thank
Holly
you. Good night.
at Holly next week. Hopefully they can figure something out and turn things around.
Maybe use some of that, you know, energy they used here, something similar to that. Maybe just a little bit heavier on that, and they could pull it through. Unfortunately for the Cards tonight, though, they did not come out on top.
No, they didn't. Like we said, this is a young team, you know, young players, a new coach. It's like starting all over.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, definitely it's very clear that they were giving it their all, definitely, throughout the entire game. They weren't letting up whatsoever. And I think that the coach was right when he was saying they were working on endurance during practices, because the second half, they showed that mercilessly. They came back with a vengeance.
Absolutely. All right, well, that wraps up your game tonight. Lapeer leads Davison 4-0. Thank you all for watching. I'm Trace Lynn here alongside Merrick Alum. Have a nice night.